Hi there, my name is Ricardo Beltran, and today it gives me great pleasure to be able to introduce to you this great business idea. I'm talking about divorce money. Let me tell you the story of John and Susan. John and Susan met each other when they were both sophomores in high school. When they saw each other, it was like love at first sight. They started dating, they were always together, cracking jokes, smiling, just having a blast everywhere you saw them. Everybody wanted a relationship like John and Susan. They both graduated high school, went through college together, and eventually got married. And they even had two beautiful little children, Casey and Dayla. Yeah, everyone thought they were the perfect marriage. But as the years went by, something that nobody expected to happen happened. They both got divorced. This led to a huge legal battle. It got nasty between them two. They started fighting who get the house, who gets the dog, who gets the girls, obviously, and other material possessions. John had to declare his business bankrupt, and Susan had to start working on weekends and barely seeing her daughters at all. It was a huge financial problem for them. This is where it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you guys divorce money. Now, how can a company like Divorce Money help someone like John or Susan, you may ask? It's simple. What our company does, it allows our customers to post all of their unwanted items in either a modern website or our state-of-the-art mobile phone app. And within 24 hours, one of our experienced sales team will purchase those items and for a straight up cash offer. It is that simple and that straightforward. This way, we can help these individuals like this and financially when they're going through the tough process that is going through a divorce. Probably by now you're a little more curious. You may be asking yourself, what's divorce money all about? To answer that question, simply go to our mission and vision statement. We're very passionate about giving excellent customer service and excellent web-oriented service. Why? Because we know there's individuals like John and Susan out there. We know they're struggling. We know our company can help them out, at least in the financial side. That is why we're so passionate about divorce money. In order to make sure that we provide our customers with the service that we so wanted to give to them, over 5 months of extensive research was performed. This included talking to several industry gurus and even more potential customers. Literally hundreds of questions were given out there in interviews just to make sure we get this idea right. We didn't want to leave any stones unturned. We want to make sure we have the right idea with the right service and the right plan. Part of our primary research was doing an industry analysis. We wanted to make sure we understood our market and hopefully predict how it will behave in the future. What we discovered was pretty interesting. In the year 2015, 4.32 million people got married. That was a 10% increase from the year 2014 and a 15% increase from the year 2013. What we discovered next is even more astonishing. According to the American Psychological Association, 45 to 50% of all first marriages end in a divorce. And if you were to get married a second or even a third time, that number goes all the way up to 73%. That means that out of the 4.32 million people that got married in 2015, over 2 million of them will soon become divorced. We next analyzed the amount of online sales in the United States. In the year 2009, a total of $144 billion were transactions just on online sales. And if you fast forward to the year 2015, that number goes all the way up to $341 billion. In a span of 6 years, that's almost triple the amount. There are essentially 4 major competitors in the market where divorce money will be entering. The first two are eBay and Craigslist, and we all know pretty much what they do. If you don't, eBay is an online auction website. People list their items on their website, and you can go ahead and bid on them. Craigslist is essentially a newspaper ad list. You can list your items online, put in your contact info, and people can contact you to purchase them. The other two are Pawn America and Pongo. These two are basically what their titles say, pawn shops. You can list your items online, ship them to their company, and they'll give you a small cash offer. And they'll keep your items until you repay them back with a small interest. In order to find out how divorce money would fare against these 4 major companies, a competitive assessment table was created. We wanted to make sure we could compete with these guys. We selected 4 major categories to find out. The first one was how quick of an online cash offer they would give us. The second was how friendly was the website and the mobile phone app. Thirdly, the capabilities on the mobile phone app. How much stuff can we do in it? And the fourth one was social media presence. What we discovered was quite remarkable. The two biggest competitors, eBay and Craigslist, scored a value of 6.0 and 5.9 respectively. The other two companies, Pan America and Pongo, scored a value of under 5.9. What was more incredible, Divorce Money scored a high value of 8.5, by far the highest of them all. Since we're in the topic of beating our competition, Divorce Money has three key strengths that will allow it to keep beating them and stay up there. The first one I already touched on, that is a user-friendly website and mobile phone app. I cannot emphasize enough how important this is. We had to make sure to provide our customers with the easiest, most comfortable process. Going online and posting your items can be a pain. We discovered that the hard way. Go to most of these competitors' websites, try to post something online within 2 minutes. It's not going to happen. More often than not, people get confused. Divorce Money will make sure we get it right. The second one is having a quick response for our customers. Now, we're very aware of the situation most of these folks will be going through. Divorce is a very tough process on all of us. We had to make sure to be respectful and give them quick, effective results. The third one is providing the best customer service from our sales team and our customer service team. As you will see later on in this presentation when I present my team, there are dozens of years of experience that will allow us to fulfill this. During the rest of our competition analysis, we discovered some other key advantages that will help us catapult over our competition. The first one is being able to sell these larger variety bulky items. Now, some of these companies did not want to sell these items simply because they were too spacious and they didn't want to put them in the warehouse. This is where Divorce Money has a huge advantage. Due to our large warehouse, we can store these items and we can easily sell them to all of our customers. The second one is our user-friendly mobile phone app. Now, the rest of our team tested the mobile phone apps from our competitors, and we've got to say, our experience was not very pleasant at all. Making purchases or listing some of these items online was a pain. It took a long time, and some of us got really frustrated with it. This is probably the biggest key advantage for Divorce Money. Our mobile phone app will be incredibly user-friendly, where someone can list their items in just a couple minutes. It will be that simple. Now, with all that being said, Divorce Money will be facing risks in this process. The first one that we found is having a website and a mobile phone app have inefficiencies, maybe some bugs. The way we plan to mitigate this is by contracting an outside website developer. They will make sure to oversee all the initial stages of the creation of the app and the website. We will beta test the service before we even launch it. We have to make sure we get this right. Now, the second risk is offending somebody out there, or anyone in that case, that they think that Divorce Money is just a company taking advantage of people that are going through a very tough times in their life. Now, we're going to make sure to send out the message out there that that is not the case. And actually, we want to do the opposite. We want to help these guys out. We know that this is a big financial burden that they're facing, and Divorce Money is a huge tool for them to help them out. We will be very straight and direct in sending that message out. Now, the third one is not attaining enough customers. Now, for this, we're planning on hiring a consultation service before we even launch the product. We had to make sure that we create a strong marketing plan to reach all of our target market and even further. Divorce Money will do this during the initial stages of the company. What we also found during our primary research is that most couples tend to get divorced towards the western side of the United States. For that reason, among others, Divorce Money will be established in its offices in Phoenix, Arizona. We found this place to be somewhat in the middle of all these divorced couples, and also it provided some of the lowest costs out there for rent. What we also found is that couples tend to get divorced between the ages of 18 and 40 for the most part. It is also in the same age range that these guys are most likely to use the internet for purchasing and selling items. For that reason, we'll be targeting 18 to 40-year-old divorce folks. Divorce Money's marketing plan will be composed of 3 types of advertising. The first one's online, mostly social media such as Facebook, Instagram, among others, and also search engines like Yahoo, Bing, and Google. The second one is television, so essentially commercials. And the third one is creating partnerships with law firms. Now this one's pretty important. By creating partnerships with law firms that deal with divorces, they can suggest our company to some of their clients. That way they can find out that divorce money is out there to help them out, at least financially. Divorce Money plans on having 2 major strategies when it comes to creating revenue. The first one is selling the items via the internet. Once we purchase the items from our customers, these same items will be posted online and it will be resold for at least a 30% profit. The second one is renting advertisement space in both our mobile phone app and website. Once we create more brand recognition as time goes by, more and more companies will want to advertise in our website. This will create even more revenue for our company. Now, our team recently found some excellent office spaces here in Phoenix, Arizona. From this location, we will be able to do all of our daily operations with almost no hassle. And right next to it, we were fortunate enough to find this huge 30,000 square foot warehouse that we can use to store all of our items. The location could not be any more perfect. Our operations team is currently composed of 6 individuals. First off is the board of director, Mr. Robert Johnson. Mr. Robert Johnson recently came into a cross with Divorce Money. He decided to invest almost right away. He recently went through a divorce, so he understands how much value our company gives. Secondly, there's the CEO, which will be played by myself. The sales personnel is currently composed of 2 people. That is Mr. Kyle Lowry and Mr. Roger Stuckey. Both of them combined have over 25 years of experience in just sales. Our inventory manager will be Mr. Steven Hills. He's worked for some major companies out there, such as Costco, Walmart, and Amazon. And the entire time, he's been an inventory manager. He is one of our biggest assets to the team. And last but not least is the lovely Miranda TR. Now, she has over 20 years of customer service with some big companies such as Walmart, Costco, and Google. We are very, very fortunate to have all these guys in our team. Let's talk about financials. In the year 2017, our team projects annual sales of $347,000. On that same year, we expect a net profit of $31,000. Now, if we were to fast forward to the year 2021, our annual sales will almost double at a value of $650,000. Our net profit will actually increase to $183,000 in just that 1 year. That means our net profit should increase by a value of 6 by that year. Our financial projections also tell us that by the 11th month of the first year of operations, we expect to break even. This means that by November of 2017, we expect to hit this so important milestone. Divorce Money expects to use its funding in the following ways. $40,000 will go towards a website developer. Not only will they be in charge of the website, but also the mobile phone app. $80,000 will be used to pay the salaries of our employees. $70,000 will go towards a consultation service company, specifically creating a strong sales strategy and a strong marketing plan. And last but not least, $60,000 will be used to pay our utilities and admin costs. This includes running our warehouse and the office space. Now, with all that being said, Divorce Money is looking for an initial investment of $200,000. This investor will be able to have 30% a stake in our company, and he will also have a seat in our board of directors. With this investment, we project a net present value of over $1 million in year 5. This same investor will also have a return of investment of 87%. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I know for a fact that with your help, we can make Divorce Money a successful and thriving company. All we need is a little help from you guys. So please, come and invest with us. Thank you very much.